awesome mathematical construct. It's basically a game played on a grid. There are 4 rules, very, very basic rules. And what you see is that these sorts of formations appear completely unintentionally and exhibit properties which are not programmed into the game. They just emerge completely randomly. It's an excellent example of spontaneous order. And the complexity emerging out of these 4 rules in the game of life is actually sufficient to be able to do very, very advanced types of information processing if you start intentionally designing these sorts of complexities into the system and manipulating them in the right way. So, why should we use networks to solve economic problems? First, networks allow individual actors maximum freedom while limiting risk of catastrophic failure. Human beings have a natural predisposition towards liberty. One of the main contentions with free markets, or distributed markets, is that people misuse their liberty to the detriment of others. So there are a lot of different examples of how this could work, but you can also think about the banking system. So like the banking crisis of 2008, I think is an excellent example of this. If you have a centralized system and you've got all your eggs in one basket, if that basket fails, you don't have that graceful degradation. The failures of some actors can affect everybody else, regardless of whether they did anything to cause that problem or not. So while networks allow people maximum freedom, they also exhibit this graceful degradation. So if somebody makes a bad decision, it's isolated to that person and people very close to them. Second, network modeling of economies has tremendous predictive power. So by using network theory as a predictive model, you can use various network topographies and models and mathematical theories to look at the ways that people connect to each other, the types and quantities and values of transactions that people are making with one another. And you can use that in order to do marketing, in order to track venture capital. So there are a lot of different applications of this that are very practical. And finally, networks solve the information problem via distributed processing. So, take a look at my notes quick. All right, so we're going to do a exercise here, really quick. All right, so we're going to do an exercise in central information processing. I'm going to time you guys for this exercise, and hopefully, oh, I guess, hold on, I have a request to, okay, I just have to do this. Oh, now making good scratches. Sorry, somebody requested that I put my Twitter up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to time you guys. What I need you to do is I need you to make a circle, and then you have to select a leader among yourselves.
A circle out of
Wait,
ourselves?
we get in a circle?
You need to get into a circle and select a leader.
All of us in one circle. With only using Twitter.
Hold on 1 second. I've got to retweet.
So, well, I hate Twitter. Should we get into there?
All right. I'm going to start timing you when I say go, and I need you to get into a circle, select a leader, and I'm going to put up 3 math problems that you guys have to solve as fast as you can. The only person who can give me answers is your leader, but they can have help from you guys. Are you ready?
What level of one circle for everyone?
Ready, set, go. 1 circle, go.
Wait, are we getting a circle?
We stand. Finish him. Stand the fuck up.
Alright, that's fine.
I don't know, you should ask your
leader.
No,
Okay, we're in a circle.
This is a circle.
select a leader. And then I'm going to put up the math problem.
I'm the leader. Can I be the leader?
Yeah, jump in the middle.
Can you
Jump in the middle.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to.
Okay, what are the
Can
questions?
you I don't want to do math. Where's the
Let's vote on the leader.
These are the problems, guys.
Yeah, I think
We need the primaries.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
You're the leader.
Yeah.
J2.
J2.
I think our circles don't work. 1/2 over JP. Over J squared.
Yeah, 1/2 J
1/2 over G
squared.
squared. Alright, listen to the Russian. They're good at math.
Okay, he said the answer for the first one.
I don't like the second one.
Okay?
Okay, so we have to.
I'm not doing long division. Are you kidding me? Alright.
There's 2 over J's.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
1/2.
Get back to that
squared.
shit.
Yeah.
27A2.
Yeah, 2 over J2.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget, your leader's the only one
Wait,
who
it's
can give
3,
answers.
guys.
So I'm listening to
Oh,
you.
I'm not
That's
the
it.
leader. I'm not the
Right.
leader.
Tell them 2 over.
It still makes 2 over J squared.
2 over J
3A
squared.
plus P times 3A minus P.
And then tell him that without
Yeah.
factor too much work and not getting a point across.
No, the quadratic equation I'm not gonna do. Screw you guys. I'm going.
That's what I said.
Oh, wait, no, it's 3A.
So 3A2 plus 27A2.
Oh,
Do it the long way.
So it'll
Find out
be
the
I'm
line.
not doing the quadratic quadratic
So it'll
equation.
be A
In my head.
squared
Yeah.
minus, or no, it'll be 3A squared.
27A squared.
I can guess what it is easily.
No, because it's like.
What's
Well,
the
you
purpose?
should like rearrange the order of the
Because if you do, yeah, if it's 3A squared
3A
plus
plus 2
5P
times
squared.
5P.
This is hard.
Okay, who's the leader? Who's there? I need answers. Come on, guys. Millions of people are going to die if you don't give me these answers. You're the central planners here.
We got it. I can do it on the paper.
You won't get any more campaign contributions.
We die if, or just
No, paper right here.
Hey, we're not in a
Who's the leader?
circle.
You guys are the central planners. Figure it out.
I don't-
A squared minus T squared, and that's going to be over 3A squared plus 5P.
I don't have a computer.
Just do the whole thing out
This,
again.
and then this is
That's the top. The bottom
So won't this just be
is
1/5? And then 3A squared.
Max left here using Twitter just
No, it's 3A
fine.
plus 2 and 5P plus 2.
Huh?
3A plus 2 and 5P plus 2.
The top is 3 minus P, 1 plus P. The bottom is, I don't remember.
3A plus 2 and 5P plus 2. Try
You
that.
sure?
I don't know. That's the leader. I'm not
3
the
plus
leader.
2.
And 5P plus 2.
No, wait, for what? You owe me. No. 5 plus 2.
Yeah.
No one has a
P
computer.
squared over 5P squared.
Oh, wait a second. I like how we all just decentralized. I don't know, I got it.
Wolf
No, wait, no, 3A. Oh my god.
4, wait,
No, fuck. I'm not. I was wrong.
Yeah, don't you already?
Okay, we've already seen some pre-riders. So
give me no, I'm not doing this. Are you serious? No, I'm not doing it.
Well, one of them should be. If he wants us to solve it, it must be solvable.
I don't think we know who's our leader.
I think these are solvable. I came off the internet and used a cheater program to solve them. So
Is that a calculator?
It is a calculator.
Oh my god.
Actually, you know what's sweet?
What the fuck?
Well, you gotta do the old fashioned. It doesn't matter
Oh, no,
Andrew, you're the leader, right?
That's
It looks
just,
like
Okay, so
He is
Shy's
the leader. You need to announce the
Yeah, you're the
answer.
leader now.
No, I have a calculator.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can just tell Andrew.
You're the leader, go.
Alright, 3 times A squared.
do you actually have the answers to these, or is this just
no,
like to
3 times A squared.
No, not him.
Yeah.
This is Mike.
That's
Seriously? I need some.
All right, so this is an incorrect answer.
Because then when you
I'll take it anyway.
It's not right.
Technology.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
In fact, the first semester basic math.
What does that
Fly.
say,
When
Brian?
you're basically on the fly to fly.
Oh, it's not.
Sure,
Sure,
do
my
basic
calculator's going
Then you move up to basic algebra. Then you move up to basic calculus.
Why did
Then you
you
move up
already solved.
to more advanced calculus. So you can do the basic.
It's not going to simplify. It's actually going to run the calculator.
And then you go in to do basic math. So you can calculate probabilities on the fly.
They're already
That would be-
used.
Are they?
That would be better than super
Do you have
power.
other answers?
Yeah.
If you can calculate probabilities in a fly, you can evaluate every situation.
Do you have the answers, or is this just?
I have the answers. I have the
And then you make an educated guess.
You never need to solve that problem. These are less problems.
Alright, so I think I've made my point here.
None of them are even problems. There's no reason to
Yes, it's better than going early into it.
Economic.
Okay, these are the answers.
Economists can't do math.
2J to the 4.
Our leaders don't know how to solve our problems. Let's overthrow
The
them.
next one
Give me the
is
stick. The Russians are going to revolution. The Russians are going to revolution. Give me the stick.
16 plus 12
That's what we do.
squared plus 5p squared. Does that
We
look
have
right?
this, like, the.
We have also revolution.
I used the cheater program online to simplify.
Yeah, but you didn't use it.
It doesn't actually matter.
Because
Did you get it?
number one is different.
Wait, go back. Go back.
This is that problem.
I mean, no, you forgot to include the thing.
Oh, you have to do a long division? Mike, screw you.
J over J.
I think that's wrong, honestly.
It's okay. It doesn't actually matter.
Mike has the wrong answer.
Yeah, I think
so
you're
that's
answering
the
wrong.
real problem.
That might be the real problem. Is I essentially planned this.
No.
And, I am not.
That was retarded.
Mike,
Wait.
that requires long division. The answer is no.
Alright, so
Go back to the question.
we're going to do a different exercise now.
What was that supposed to prove?
Wait, go back to the question. I want to just write them down real quick.
Okay, here are the questions. Go ahead and write them down.
Starfighter versus.
Yes.
Those problems don't make any sense.
That was 7.5 minutes.
That's exactly.
I think some of the answers are screwed up, but these are all solvable. I guarantee you these can't be
Long division. I know how to do it. I'm not doing it.
reduced.
So not even wrong.
Well, I guess that this could be.
What did your design conference?
Wait, I don't understand how the first one is.
Oh wait, this might be. Do you think that could turn
It
into
might be that.
then squared?
Alright, you got it,
then
Steve?
3 squared. Is
Yeah, I got
it.
P squared.
Alright. Alright, so now we're going to do the same thing, only I'll begin timing as soon as I say go.
Well, we've already got the.
You can, they're going to be different questions. And these ones I'm pretty sure I put in correctly, so the answer should be correct.
But now we have the resources to
We can
act.
break this.
But now you can arrange yourselves any way you'd like and shout out the answers, and we'll just take the answers. So totally distributed. Ready?
16 minus
Go.
4 squared.
Alright, one more. There you go.
Wait, what are we doing?
Yo.
Arrange yourselves any way you would like. General answers. Okay.
Mike, say no to long division. Say no to long division.
You don't actually have to divide on this. All you have to do is simplify it. Factor and simplify it. You don't actually have to do any division. These are fractions. Think of them as fractions.
I know how to do it. I'm just saying that if you do it for a long division, it's the easiest way to do it.
No. Just back to the bottom.
Yeah, back to the bottom. Go ahead.
I get the one. Oh my god.
No, back to the bottom. Go ahead. I know how to do back to the bottom. You did
You can simplify the second one.
It doesn't. Yeah, this makes it hard to do.
I mean, like, I would totally do this. I don't really have to.
Like it would be like this, and then we
Yeah,
like what is
That's square
this?
That's square like
So I don't know.
I can do you yeah, I can do the second one.
That's what we're supposed to
The first
do.
one?
But how does that come out? It comes out like this, I guess. No.